Hello and welcome to another standard video here with me, Arnoschenbeet. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we are playing JUND mid-range, a deck that I have been having my eye on for a while now. This is a little bit of a different version than the JUND Reanimator I presented to you guys a couple of weeks ago, and it's perhaps more popular on the ladder lately. What am I trying to do with this JUND list? So, first of all, the big one is Unleash the Inferno. That's a card that has been picking up in numbers recently in some tournaments. I think it went second place back to back in standard Magic Online tournaments where JUND players played either 4 Unleash the Inferno or 2 in the main and 2 in the side, something like that. So yeah, the card is impressive. Apparently, it's causing results, and I mean it makes sense too. Everybody's playing Bankbuster and Fable and Wedding Announcement. Unleash the Inferno just comes down, kills a threat, and then or Planeswalker, whatever it may be, and then also the Fable, also the Reckoner Bankbuster, which yeah, that's just a clean 2-for-1, very strong at instant speed. 7 damage kills almost any creature or planeswalker anyhow, so at the very worst, it's a 4-mana kill spell for pretty much everything. Besides, I guess, things that have death triggers, you don't want to kill them with Unleash. That's what you have Soul Transfer for, of course. In any case, this is a JUND list much lower to the ground, much more aggressive. So decks are getting a little bit slower, decks are playing counterspells now. So I didn't want to have things like Invoke Despair, Workshop War Chief, Cruelty of Gigs, Titan of Industry. I think those 5-drops are a bit more vulnerable these days with, yeah, Make Disappear and counterspells picking up in numbers. And I mean, everybody has tools now or is prepared in some way. So this is a lower to the ground JUND deck, bit more aggressive, maximizing Reckoner Bankbuster with crew free. Every creature in this deck, besides the Fable, has free power, so you can crew Bankbuster with all those creatures and get in there. Bankbuster very good in this deck, of course. You could say that, oh, this deck is bad against Meathook Massacre. Yeah, to some degree, we have a lot of creatures. We don't have any planeswalkers, but I think Meathook Massacre is less popular than it ever was, because in the mid-range fights, everybody's sort of playing around it these days. So you have to worry less about it, but you also have Bankbuster and you have Tenacious Underdog, which are good against Meathook Massacre, especially the Bankbuster just sits around against the sweeper. So I think it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and surrounding that, we have some cheap removal spells, plus some Soul Transfer. Soul Transfer is nice in a Fable deck because Fable alone gives you artifacts and enchantments if it survives. And we do have Bankbuster, Bloodtithe Harvester, and Briarbridge Tracker to give us the precious artifact. And then we have a Meathook Massacre, of course, as well. It's a bit less. It's less good here because we're very board centric, but I still like to have one copy in my deck. Nemata Primeval Warden is a card I want to try. It's also been picking up a little bit in numbers. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile instead when you do create a 1/1, it's a prowling. So not like Kalitas Trader of Get, which is, of course, a powerhouse, has been in the past, is a powerhouse in Explorer. It gives you creatures when any creature dies of the opponent, so not just non-tokens. So in this format with Goblin Shamans, with Wedding Announcement tokens, all the tokens running around, you do get 1/1s when they die. Yeah, just... And exiling is, of course, important against the various death triggers of dragons or what have you that you might want to exile. Sheoldred, you know, it's Sheoldred. It's a powerhouse. Could see playing 3 copies. Right now I have the 2-1 split here. Yeah. And then the rest of the deck, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We got Briarbridge Tracker, Graveyard Trespasser, and Fable as our free drops. Very, very strong cards. I have a free split here. Yeah, Tracker I really, really like, but I also respect the Trespasser, and I couldn't just, you know, I could do 4 and 2, I could do 4-2 in the other favor. I'm just gonna go with 3-3, that feels best to me right now. And then we have Underdog and Bloodtithe Harvester as aggressive creatures, of course. I mean, you're used to it, you know it all. The sideboard, we got Duress, of course, another cut down. We got some Sorins to diversify our threats against someone who's more controlling. We got Abrade and Tear Asunder to destroy artifacts, enchantments, another Reckoner Bankbuster, and Unlicensors. Liliana, you know, again, I kind of like to diversify my threat base. Liliana is good against control, could come in a mid-range fight. It's pretty decent against Graveyard Trespasser, for example. We'll see. And a second Nemata, I'm going to try that card. And of course, Meathooks, in case we're playing against the token deck, betting announcements, what have you. We want to have some Meathooks. Alright. JUND mid-range it is. Let's go. Also, it's the end of the month. And I think top 250 qualifies for the October qualifier for the Arena Championship directly. So we're playing for that right now. This is a great hand. I'm just gonna put away the Unleash. I want to play. I want to be proactive. Could regret that decision, of course. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I can't cast a Sheoldred right now, so that's a bit annoying, I guess. But I have 19 black sources in my deck. Blossoming Sands. Green-white tokens, I guess? Never played against this deck, but... Well, I gotta curve out with Trespasser and hit for 4 here. And then we just hope for the swamp off the top to really get aggressive. I mean, Bankbuster attacking for 4 on turn 2. That's quite strong. Like, which 2-drop attacks for 4 on turn 2? It's just this artifact that has counters on it and you can draw cards with it. Why not? You can really maximize the Bankbuster. It's just such a good card. Come on, Swamp. Ah, they're staying back. They want to double block the Banky boy. Okay, I think... Huh, I could just play Fable, do nothing else, no attacks, stay back. Or I could trade my Bankbuster for the 2 creatures they have. It would clear the way for my Fable. I could also just attack with the Trespasser. And they trade with the Thief, probably. And then I can soul transfer back the Trespasser. Yeah, I think I'm gonna slow it down a bit here. They're probably a Wandering Emperor deck. Again, I could have also done nothing. But this way I get the 3/3 from the board, which allows my Goblin to get in there perhaps. Especially after I use a Soul Transfer to remove a blocker, returning my Trespasser to hand. Oh. So we are playing against the green-white enchantment deck? Creature deck. Triple green. It's a big boy. I think I like everything. Maybe I want to discard the land though. Yeah, I guess I'll do. No triple green yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna switch over to being the control deck now. My JUND deck can beat down, or this JUND version, my JUND deck, but you can also play the long game. I mean, with Bankbuster and Fable turning into Kiki, we can start copying trackers. The card quality is just like through the roof in this deck, of course. That is a interesting deck, I must say. Yeah, I'm thinking about just activating my Bankbuster here. Just chilling. Everybody. I'm gonna take 8. They had 13 life. Huh. I didn't expect that card. At all. Like, you're playing a green-white creature deck, clearly. You play Depopulate. Surprises me. But, yeah, that probably is the end of my, yeah. I mean, now I'm in a really tough spot. They have, well, I don't know what they have left, but I don't have much left, so. Okay, yeah, depopulate. I guess I'll bring in Sorin. Okay. Can cycle a way to cut down, I guess. But I think I wanna not do that right now. Because I wanna use my Harvester to kill this Stomper, likely. Yeah. One is quite the high end. Renin 7, multiple Prancers, the Silverback. Hmm. Actually, I feel like I gotta gain tempo. But I might want to cut down this companion. It seems like they have something. Maybe destroy evil or fateful absence. I guess this is very likely a Storm the Festival deck too. Yeah. Alright, I'll cycle this Ziatora, I guess. And my Soul Transfer could also return a creature, but I think I gotta deal with their creatures. They have hexproof? They have a bounces beatdown. Okay. In the main deck.
Even in defeat, we grow.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna lose this game very likely. Mm-hmm. That depopulate.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I'd rather be a go bigger version of JUND, I think, in this particular matchup. But hey, you can't have it all. But like this version is clearly much worse against the blue, like the Grixis and all those versions. So they have counter spells and you just counter these clunky 5-drops. It's a tough grind. I mean, I could already concede, I think. I don't know, like, how I get out of this one. Maybe my out really was to get the Sheoldred back immediately and then just recast it. Okay, so I am the aggressor here. Clearly. So the deck is basically a green-white mid-range deck with an incredible high end. How they're fitting all these cards in their deck. So they have some of these, they have some companions, and they have Tracker, Topiary Stomper as free drops. That's already like 16, and Jewel Thief. They must have... They clearly are not playing 4-offs. Like, they can't be playing 4-offs. They gotta be playing like a bunch of random numbers of cards to make everything fit. The rest is so la la. I mean, it takes some stuff, but it doesn't take everything. Yeah, honestly, I think I might have walked into my nightmare matchup. Guess Tear Asunder? Tear Asunder? Maybe another Bankbuster? Maybe Sorin. Unleash doesn't seem that amazing either. Liliana. They have all these 1/1s they can sack. Probably still good enough though. They haven't shown me anything worth exiling yet. Anything that I have to exile. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope to curve out and hope they stumble a bit. But they probably have... if they have Depopulate and Wandering Emperor and all these small dorks. Briarbridge Tracker. They got good ways of buying time. This is a great curve out. Voltage Surge, interestingly enough, would have been a lot better than Cut Down here. Which, Voltage Surge is very good in this deck. But it's not as good against Raffine. They have Bankbuster. That makes my Unleash better. It's not as good against Raffine on like turn 2 on the draw, so that's why I like Cut Down. But if your opponents, if you don't expect much Raffines, Voltage Surge, you know, could just be the better card in this deck. Hmm. Do I want to, like, I'm playing Sheoldred here, very likely. Do I want to discard any of these? I would like to find an Inferno, of course. That card would be insane here. But if I discard both, then, like, find lands, I don't have anything going on for the late game. But if I just slam a Sheoldred here, I'm walking right into the Depop again. Well, but I gotta do something. And because the Bankbuster stops my attacks, this something is going to be the Sheoldred. They have Destroy Evil. Alright. Yeah, look, I mean, my beatdown plan, I was talking about that doing sideboarding. This is, they had 18 life. I mean, I guess that works. But yeah. So they have a storm or something left. I mean, yeah, I'm at the mercy of their hand essentially here. I gotta make the best plays to have me win the game, and Boseiju on the Bankbuster is the best play I have available to me. They have a swamp, okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. They're not blocking with the Elder, they're just taking free. Yeah, smart. Two cards left in hand. Well, this thing destroys artifacts or enchantments. Man, such a pity. I have like Unleashes, Infernal Grasp, Soul Transfer. I do have a lot of answers for a big dumb green creature. But I don't have one right now. Hmm. Yeah, I think this Fable is just not gonna cut it here against the Silverback. I don't even know. Maybe I should just keep the tracker. I mean, this is just, yeah, nightmarish matchup, I think. The draws didn't line up at all. Yeah, you can play Gruul ramp, JUND ramp, green-white ramp, big green things. You will go over the top of perhaps mono black, Rakdos, and JUND. That's where the blue stuff comes in, because Esper and Grixis, it's much tougher to go over the top of those decks when they just counter your stuff. It's a free lifelinker. They might have Wandering Emperor. In which case, I would need to block with everything. Okay. Jesus Christ. Blossom Prancer, really? I don't know. That card doesn't seem that good to me. It seems like alright, but you have like Renin 7, you have the dragons, the mythic dragons you can play, you have Workshop Warchief, you have Silverback Elder, and you're playing this card. I don't know about that. Okay. I could also get Sheoldred back. But I have to exile this, I think. Now we can double block the Prancer and who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Alright, the Thief I'm gonna let through. I could just get on the offensive. I think I should. Like, if I play the draw-go game and don't do anything, I'm gonna lose. Against, they have much stronger top decks than I do. Oh, come on. I mean, it is a ridiculous card in the very late game, because, yeah, okay. But, like, the deck already has plenty late game, doesn't it? I guess not. I guess they needed it. Ooh, that was rough. Just a clean 0-2 here against green-white pile. Opponent metagaming. Yeah, opponent metagaming. I feel like against the meta that is a week or two old, I respect it. It's a cool idea. Green-white, Storm the Festival. I mean, there's versions of it. I haven't really played any Storm the Festival deck for the channel. I don't think green-white is the way to go, but you can do Gruul, JUND, Storm, even black-green Storm. You can do Bunt. And you can also do green-white, of course, as we just saw. But that's... Anyways, yeah. Opponent certainly had a good core of a deck. Not sure about the top end with the Prancers, but hey, worked out for them. And yeah, again, I think those decks, they're pretty good against... Sorry, they're pretty good against, yeah, the older decks of the format, like Mono Black and Reactors and stuff. But less good against what's now at the top, Grixis and Esper. Just use my mana efficiently here. Alright, we get to play against Esper. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Plaza of Heroes. Sheoldred. Can't do anything about her right now. Okay. Yeah. Well... That sucks. Guess I'll play Bankbuster. I mean, I play 19 black sources. The hand, I think, was a keep on a draw. 2 lands. Bit risky, but... Well... Now this is a 2-5. Yeah, I mean, being on a draw, missing your land drops, never a recipe for success. Never. Am I supposed to double block the Sheoldred? I think I am. They have 3 cards left. My hand is stacked. Now Unleash doesn't even do anything. I mean, it doesn't... It's just a removal, which is not good. I'd rather have an Infernal Grasp or something, of course. So I can double spell. Yeah, I could do this main phase to play around and make disappear. But I think I lose against make disappear no matter what. So I'm just gonna do it like this. I lose against make disappear over the course of this game anyways, because I have to have... Oh my god. I forgot about that. Oh, the stupid land. I mean, it's on board. Yeah, that was not very good. No, no. No, not very good. Hmm. Oh man, I like to keep my deck on the play as straightforward, so I'm gonna keep it mostly the same. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I haven't been playing much of these light mid-range fights, because it's just... You're on the draw, you have a huge disadvantage, everything's so snowbally. You ever miss a land drop, you lose. Yeah. The decks... I think my JUND deck, if I'm on the play, I have a nice curve out. Their Esper deck is probably gonna lose. If they're on the play and I have a nice curve out, I'm gonna lose. And there's not much you can do about that. I'm gonna attack. I don't think they will block, yeah. But I also want them to attack. Because I have this Fable. Oh, that's aggressive. Really? Okay. I won't put my Bankbuster out there. I could have eaten it, but I think I'm pretty happy about this outcome. Really want to draw... I mean, I could also just drop the Trespasser and get rid of this Denic for good. It's probably the right thing to do, but I really would like to draw land as well. So it's tempting to activate the Bankbuster first. Oops. Where are those Unleash the Infernos, huh? No, I think I'm gonna activate this Bankbuster. Really want to find some lands, please. Oh yeah, okay. Oh well. Yikes. Could I have a land, please? No? I'm the defender here, I think. I should just chill. I could play my tracker though. And just plan on block the Phyrexian Missionary. Opponent doesn't have priority. I mean, that's good to know. Now they do. So they have Make Disappear or something? Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna play a Harvester here. This makes me think they don't have Wandering Emperor, because then they would have attacked with free freeze. They did have the Wandering Emperor as well, I think. We could do this to play around a spot removal spell. I don't know what they would kill. Probably the Bankbuster if I were them, because Bankbuster is kind of like the biggest creature here. I mean, they might kill the Trespasser, which I guess they chose to. This wouldn't have helped against the Emperor, I know, but at least it would have helped against a spot removal. Instead if I just double block. Okay, I see. I'll take a hit for 4. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know, these games have just been weird. Yeah, just missing a bunch of land draws and not really getting going. Yeah. So I'll just have to exile this missionary. Maybe they have Meathook? Am I even playing lands? I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I used both my soul transfer. If I would have made land drops this game and I would have just gotten like stuff going instead of not doing anything for the entirety of this match, stumbling around here. I've drawn half my deck almost, and I have 5 lands in play. I played 25 lands. That's a ridiculous low amount of lands to have. I mean, sometimes you screw, sometimes you flood. So I could play Sheoldred and go up to 6 life. That's it. That's the end of the road then. So I have to find my 1 copy of Infernal Grasp. Is that correct? Looks like it. Cool. Fun game. I really had a lot of fun in this one. Well, 1106. Okay. Okay. It's a bit difficult to say if it's the deck or if it's just unluckiness. Because game 1 we never played a 3rd land, it didn't have double black. We did, it's not true. Opponent curved out very nice on us and we just stumbled a bit. And that was the end of the story. And it is in the black mid-range fights, if you're on the play and your opponent stumbles a bit, that's already good enough to win. Most of the time. And in the second game, I just never really got going. To be fair, maybe it could be the deck that I'm too creature-centric and the creatures are too reactive. I don't know. I feel like if I would have missed less land drops in that last match, I could have, you know, deployed to the board and then, yeah, do things, get going, empty my hand. And at that point, I don't need to use my removal on, like, Phyrexian Missionary or things like that. This domain? Leyline Binding? Could play double 2-drop. Kind of like that. Maybe I'm a little too far ahead in the metagame already. Because my deck is like good against, you know, is it control type of stuff or any control slower deck. But people are still targeting sort of the decks from 2 weeks ago. And my deck is bad against those decks that target those decks. Or just my deck is not as good against, you know, like normal mono black with Meathooks and Invokes and bunch of removal. Which and at the top end of the metagame is already pushed out, right? The very best don't play those decks or play them less. But on the normal scale and everybody included, maybe I'm a little bit too far ahead with this version of the deck because it is going a little bit under, but that makes it worse against like just the normal mid-range piles. All right. What to do here? Just play Nemata attack. Kind of dig that. Yeah, if they would have blocked, we would have gotten tokens. Yes, I don't know. Maybe yeah, I think this is an Espazur deck. I would guess with Spirit Companion, Vague Announcement, Leyline Binding. But I don't know why they have Ziatora. I guess they have Ziatora just as a swamp that enables the binding. Well. They didn't have a counterspell last turn. I don't think they have one right. But they could have Wandering Emperor or something like that. Another binding. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the companion.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Could have also just played Sheoldred and like done nothing. No attacks. And then they play Emperor, maybe. And then we can perhaps unleash the Emperor and destroy the wedding announcement that way. Alright, wow. Pretty good stuff. I don't know if I would have attacked with both the creatures. Seems a bit aggressive. I don't know. But maybe they have another Wandering Emperor. They just don't care about the dying. So discarded Meathook in a land. So the hand's probably decent. Okay. Guess we're slowing things down. Hmm. I could kill my own Saproling and destroy one of these. 6 mana permanence. um. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Infernal Grasp the sewer. They're probably gonna make these into 6/6, which is fine. Then I can directly blow them up, which is, I guess, what I want. The problem is the lifelink, honestly. And hexproof. I mean, that also is a problem. So I gotta kill the sewer. Now they have 2 6/6 and an Eddy. But I mean, the 6/6, if I double block with the 2 3/2s on the Nemata one. Touché. Okay. What are you gonna do? Attack both? I really would like to find a land. And then we could Meathook everything. Perfect. You just trade. I have another Sheoldred. And I get a Nemata out of the deal. Ah. Yeah, okay, that one hurts.
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelmed. Strike fast and strike hard.
Oof. Oh, that was kind of brutal. Okay, I could have played around that. That was kind of... What do I do now? Destroy the 7/7, get my Nemata. The Edgar comes back at some point, which I hate. But I guess... I could just play Sheoldred and Fable and pass. But then they just give it first strike and hit me for 8, and then I can't kill it anymore. I could crew on the Bankbuster, on the but then they can -2 on the Nemata and just jump. So I don't think I want to do that. Alright, I mean, this is a fine position to be in. They have 2 1/1s and an Emperor. They're probably gonna make a Samurai. They have a going Planeswalker. I have a lot of stuff going as well. Yikes.
If a fight's coming,
Okay, never mind. This is
may your peace last.
turning pretty bad right now. This has a shield counter on it. Hallelujah.
May your blade strike true.
One has one heavy hitter after another. I assume Edgar will gain flying here. It's another plains that's basically just a plains, right? They don't use red or green, likely. Just like Ziatora. Just to enable the main. I want to find Bloodtithe Harvester. So I can copy it and then start killing all their creatures. With Kiki. Oh, come on. This even enables a double kicker. Ah, but they only had 5 mana. Okay, funny. So they enable with Jetmir's Guard and the Archangel. That's cool, I guess.
I know there's a hero inside you.
They're not using the Emperor. Interesting.
We must protect the people.
More Fable. Maybe I'm not even supposed to discard lands. I mean, I got stuff to do. Ah, well, okay. Yeah, Bloodtithe Harvester looks to be my best draw at this point.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I want to make one creature huge. Okay. I'm gonna have Soul Transfer in my deck too. It's a nice one. Oh, this thing has reach. I think my opponent forgot about that, and I forgot about that too last turn. Yeah. It has reach, right. Haven't played much with Nemata. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Party is about to start. So we can kill Zur. Let's start with that. So they have Wandering Emperor to kill one of my Kikis. Yeah. It is how it is. So if they still have to draw another removal for my other Kiki. Just play another one. I mean, Nemata can be a 7-power creature now. So I can just sack 2 Saprolings. They gotta be careful with the Angel.
I know there's a hero inside you.
Gonna get flying there? I mean, that's gonna get eaten by my Nemata.
My judgment is final.
Huh. So if they have another Wandering Emperor blocking a binding, it's not gonna work out. But I mean, they had just one draw step. Okay, works. Say another oops, sorry about that. Didn't see the Nemata with the ability. We're learning, we're learning. Okay. What a match, what a grind game, what an absolute grind fest. Slowly but surely getting somewhere though. I'm good. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so they can triple on the Sheoldred, quadruple on the shield. No, triple, yeah. And then jump. Alright, they had enough. Woo! Yeah. What an absolute slugfest. Mamma mia. Alright. So the only thing they seem to have going on with the graveyard is the Paragon. Yikes. Okay. I think I want to turn into a control deck here. I think stuff like Underdog isn't that good. Trespasser. I think it's pretty mediocre besides the Paragon. Which I think the Paragon I'll just kill. Cut Down is good against Zur, but that's about it. And Raffine. Cut Down is probably good. I'll probably have Cut Down in the deck, but I do think I want Meathooks. I want Tear Asunder, of course. Tear Asunder. Nemata felt pretty good there. Maybe a couple cut downs. A couple Duress. Liliana. No. Maybe another Duress. Man, that was wild. That was a wild game. I must say, why I'm playing this deck is mostly the power of Unleash the Inferno. And we haven't really seen that power yet. I've been a bit disappointed so far. One Mulligan to 5. I mean, I saw that people were having good results with the card, and I looked at the card and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Maybe the small sample of games we just had, it's just not been that impressive. It could just be a sample size issue, and it's still very good. But, yeah. I mean, you can also counter it. It's a 4-drop, so kinda. I mean, it's an instant, but if you're behind and your opponent has to make this appear, it's good against the 4-drop for sure. Okay. I know I could sack a blood and try to hit a land drop. I think I'd just rather make sure I get on the board here with a decent play. If I didn't have the Harvester, I would certainly sack a blood. It's cycle like a cut down, but with Harvester, I feel like this is better. I'll go lockdown. Yeah, I mean, they get the Spirit Companion back too, I guess. I'll just play Fable. Looks like they have a counter spell. The stop on the stack. Maybe they have make disappear, huh? Interesting. I kind of like the idea of the sewer deck. I might try it as well. Definitely is cool.
Run away. You'll be safer. May your blade strike true.
Seven life. Oh. I know I could unleash, but I think the only card I lose to is Spell Pierce. So I'm not gonna walk into it. And they had a counterspell. No, I guess they had a counterspell when I played Briarbridge Tracker, so it couldn't have been Spell Pierce. Yeah, I mean, I would have just destroyed the lockdown, but I didn't even need to. They had 6 life. Okay, yeah. Alright, sweet. At least we won 1. Tough to say, tough to say. Yeah. Felt a bit... It didn't feel that great. It didn't feel that great, but it's hard to say from a couple matches, of course. Yeah. Esper is powerful. Esper and Grixis are like the best decks. Or at least the best black decks. And this is just too similar to them and not, yeah. I don't know. I think it's not that amazing. Maybe you have to cut like Trespasser for more Planeswalkers or something, but it won't change much in the way the deck is structured and the way it's gonna play out. My ultimate verdict is I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't have a great feeling. Unleash didn't feel as great as I wanted it to be, especially when you're behind, and I mean, Rafine has ward and the creatures don't line up. That you can destroy the enchantment and the creature at the same time, right? That's a little bit of an issue. And if you destroy like a 2/2 wedding announcement token and then blow up the wedding announcement, my goodness, that's not a great trade after all. You've spent 4 mana, they spent 3 mana. They probably dealt you damage or even drew cards with the wedding announcement. Yeah, it's just you rather want to be on the proactive side. Esper. Yeah, Esper is great. And Unleash the Inferno sort of deals with the stuff, but hey, perhaps you rather want to be the person just playing the stuff. Yeah, so not the biggest fan, but hey, we tried it out just to feel and see how it is, and sometimes, yeah, you just come up with a version that I'm not as happy with. Alright guys, in any case, thank you for watching, thank you for spending your time with me. See you in the next one. Bye bye.